Matthew 14, from verse 25 to 32. A little longer, but we'll still be there. Let's read. It's in the screen. I read verse 25. You read 26. We read in that alternate manner until we come to verse 32. And in the fourth watch of the night, Jesus went unto them, walking on the sea. 26, everybody. And when disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, It is a spirit. And they cried out for fear. But straightway Jesus spake unto them, saying, Be of good cheer, it is I, be not afraid. 28. And Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be thou, bid me come unto thee on the water. And he said, Come. And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Jesus. 30, everybody. But when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, he cried, saying, Lord, save me. And immediately Jesus stretched forth his hand and caught him and said unto him, O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt? 32, loud and clear. And when they were come into the ship, the wind ceased. You may be seated. I'd like to talk to you on the topic, cry out for deliverance. Cry out for deliverance. And I'm going to share with you 4 powerful things. The Bible said that Jesus came to them. They have finished their program. Jesus told them, just go ahead, I'm coming. He went to pray. Jesus, the Son of God, after they finished prayer, after they finished evangelism, he told his disciples, go, I want to pray. The Bible says he went to the mountain and he began to pray. The importance of prayer. It's not just praying, but praying at the right time. I want to share with you, first and foremost, the mystery of the fourth watch. Somebody say fourth watch. That's right. The Bible says at the fourth watch, they saw Jesus coming. Not at the first, not at the second, but at the fourth watch. That's when they saw Jesus coming. The Roman, the way they built their army, they divided the army into 4 groups. And they divided the night into 4 of 3 hours. So the first 3 hours, 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock, is called the first watch. And then some soldiers will be there. Then from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock, second watch, soldiers will be there. They change the first people. 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock, another group of soldiers will come. And then from that 3 to 6 is the fourth one. And that's the fourth watch. Every time is a time of prayer, but there are special times of prayer. Every time. There is no time, when I listen to people, they say pray by 12 o'clock, pray by 2 o'clock. All those things are wonderful. They are personal experiences that people had when they seek the Lord. But there's one standard thing about receiving from God. It's a standard thing. This is not somebody's experience. This is Jesus. If you want to start receiving angelic visitations, receiving answers to your prayer, learn how to wake up between 3 a.m. and 6 p.m. That time that men sleep, that's when the angels visit. It's a mystery. It's not a prayer time. It's a time of worship and waiting on the Lord. It's a time of divine visitation. That's a time when, if you have fasted and prayed, sleep early, wake up, make sure between the fourth watch, that is 3 a.m. and 6 p.m., you are awake. Anytime you are awake, that's when Jesus comes. That's when angels visit. I can show you other places in the scriptures, the fourth watch. That's when Ezekiel received his revelation. That's when Jeremiah received his visitation. That's when Abraham received his visitation. The fourth watch. Someone say fourth watch. Understand that everything about spiritual life has mysteries. If you don't play according to the rules, though you are working, but you will not be receiving blessings. So from today, learn how to wait on the Lord at the fourth watch of the night. 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. It is not praying, it is waiting. Begin to worship him and listen. Begin to worship him and listen. Meditate. That's when God visits. That's when he sends his angels. That's when he comes to commune with man. That's when heaven. In the realm of the spirit, there are times we have battle time. That is warfare time. Usually, the third watch is the time of warfare. Between 12 in the night and 3 a.m. If you want to war and make impact in the realm of the spirit, pray with that time. Within that time. That's when to watch. That's when to travel in the spirit to your village. And in the realm of the spirit, you begin to sprinkle your salt. Sprinkle the blood of Jesus Christ. That's when to dislodge demons in the air between the third watch. Now, if you want to meditate, if you want to gain revelation, you learn how to wait on the Lord in the second watch. That is between the hours of 9 and 12 in the night. That's when to digest. That's when to prepare. That's when to focus. Now, between the hours of 6 in the night, which is the first watch, that is when to do intercession. Lord, I thank you. With prayer and thanksgiving and supplication. That's first watch. So know when to do what to do. Bible says you don't receive because you pray. I'm teaching those who want to learn. I know you are here. But those who want to learn, learn. This is the secret of Mishael. I must give you this secret because I believe God, not long from now, greater than Larry Mishael, will rise. We rise, we rise. I said they will rise. I said they will rise, they will rise. So understand it. Prayer, supplication, thanksgiving, first watch, 6 to 9. 9 to 12. That is the time to download, meditate with God, talk. Then between the hours of 12 in the night to 3, if you're a person that wakes up that time, that's warfare time. That's time to transform yourself to the spiritual world and begin to pray. Kalo Sapata. I travel to my village. I'm seeing myself in Uruala now. And I begin to come against. This is my fence. I'm going around my fence right now. Lakwa Sakata. As you're sprinkling the blood, anything you do that time, that is when men transform. That's when witches walk. That's when wizards walk. That's when they do incantation and travel. Between that hour, that's when they do it. So if you want to transform, if you want to do business in the realm of the spirit, that's the time. Now, when it gets to 3, they are started coming back. The those who went to different covens, they are back. Even if you look at those that went for club, the month is 6-3. If you're driving, like those of us that come for vigil, if you're driving, you see them hang out their shoes up. Between that time, 3 to 6 a.m., that's visitation. That's when you keep your jotter and begin to wait. Lord, what are you saying? Should I marry Tochi or Chito? Which one? That's when you get answers. Lord, what are you saying right now? Should I slap Adobe or kick her? Speak to me, Lord. Speak now. That's when God visits. Is somebody hearing what I'm saying now? So let's continue with other teaching. The Bible said, at the 4th watch, Jesus came. Remember, the Bible said, when they saw him, they thought he was what? A ghost. Because that's when spirits move around. But Jesus said to them, don't fear, I am the one. Don't fear, I am the master. It's not a ghost, it's your Lord. Not only ghosts that move this time, angels also move. Anything spirits move this time, not just ghosts. Because anybody that understands that, that's when ghosts visit. But Jesus said, no, I'm not ghost. I am Jesus. But understand that in the realm of the spirit, that's the time we walk. Did you understand that? This is very important. And then I want you to see something again in verses 28 and 29. The Bible said something that touched me. It said, Peter, when he heard it was Jesus, he said to Jesus, please, I want to walk on the sea like you. I want to do what you are doing. Help me touch the shoulder of your neighbor. Say, step up. Shake that person. Shake that person. Say, step up. Now listen. If you want to see another realm, you have to do what you have not done before. Listen, God cannot give grace to those who are not active. They were all in the boats. And Peter said, I don't want to remain at this level. Sir, I want to be like you. He stepped out. You need to learn how to step out of your former level. Step out of the level of your colleagues. If you don't step up, listen, you will remain in the boat. If you want God to take you to the realm, you want to experience what you have not experienced before, step out and God will set you up. Step out. You have stayed here for a long time. If you want God to move you, move and God will move you. If Peter stayed with others in the boat, he would have remained at that same level. If you want to move, get out of the level where you are. There are some people you need to delete their number if you want to move. There are some people you need to block on Facebook if you need to move. There are some people you need to completely block on WhatsApp. There are some people you don't visit their house anymore. Because if you continue with this kind of group, you will go nowhere. Birds of the same feather flock together. If you want to move away from them, change your feather and your weather will change. That's how to do it. You need to set up. You need to step out. You need to step out. Listen, when you start what I'm teaching you, they'll begin to criticize you. Is it not Henry? So I was listen, people like you to remain at the same level. But tell them, I am not ready to remain here. You need to step out. Step out of that group. Every time they gather, story. If they're not discussing a murder, they're discussing Nkole. If they're not discussing Nkole, they're discussing Oluchi. Listen to me. If you continue with them, you will remain like them. But if you want to move to the next level, you need to step out. Step out of that group. Break the group. Peter said, Lord, I can't remain. I have seen what you are doing. I want to be like you. You want to be like me? Come and do what I'm doing. Step out. There are some associations that if you continue with them, you can never be like Jesus. You need to step out. There are some group of friends that if you continue with them, you will never see the glimpse of supernatural. Step out. I don't know who God is speaking to me to. Listen, there are relationships that have never moved your life forward. You need to cut them out. If you say you're dating somebody and nothing has added to your life, nothing has been added to your life, and you continue with that debt, you are of all men most miserable. Listen to me. There are two things association can do for you. Association can either make you or mar you. That's the truth. Now look at yourself. Peter said, if I remain with these people, I will be at the same level. So what do? I'm getting out of these boats. Get out of your boats. If this is the only thing you can go home with, it's okay. The reason you are not married is because of the people you move with. There are some people you begin to move with. The Bible said, he that is joined to the living, there is hope. Move out. Check your association. It's very important. Check your association. Peter said, I can't remain like this. I want to move in another realm. Listen, Jesus cannot visit you in your boat. Jesus can come when you step out of your boat. It means your comfort zones. That's the first deliverance you need. You need to learn how to tell them, I'm not coming out today. I'm not hanging out with you today. There are some people you will consciously have to fight to associate with. There are those whose life are moving. Look for them and associate with them. Peter said, I am tired of these people. Jesus, I want to be like you. You step out. Step out of all those talks, all those meetings. there are some meetings you have to cancel if you need to meet with Jesus. There are some, come and let us drink, you need to cancel. Come and let us go for Shebi, you need to cancel. Because, listen to me, if the people that you are staying with are at the same level with you, never grow. Watch this. Come, 3 of you come. Quickly come. Stand here. We are at the same level, right? Are we at the same level? Okay, step down. You step down. First one. Step down. First one. No, step to the first one. That's right. Come, sir. Stay here. Are we at the same level? The person down, what I'm seeing, can the person see? The person following, can they see it? I'm here. And if this person down wants to see what I'm seeing, what will he do? He just had to step up. He just had to step up. If you continue there, you can't see nothing. If you continue there, you can't move any inch. If you continue there, it will remain the same way. If you want to change, all you need to do is to do what? That's all. Step up your dressing. Step up your presentation. Step up your environment. Step up your English. Step up your relationship. Step up your look. Sometimes you need to change your haircuts. Sometimes you have to leave your beards. So these things, they have everything to do with life and movement. Sometimes you have to change your wardrobe. Carry the old clothes, throw them away. Sometimes you just have to change where you sit. Take that seat and change it, build another one. Listen, if you don't change, life can't change. That is the most important deliverance that you need. Because if I am at this level, I will reason like him. I will see what he's seeing. So there's no challenge. We are all at the same level. Who will challenge you? We will all be discussing at our level. Now, but this is how gossip starts and story. Because he is higher than us. When he comes, he will be talking to us. And then we will criticize him. You won't understand that he is talking from where he is. Because you are not there, you can't see it. The only way you see it, step up. What you see, you are seeing. What is experiencing, you are experiencing. So if he talks, you understand. If he tells you something, you will see what he's saying. But look at this man here. You have the same problem. You decide to be up there. Rather than criticize and talk nonsense, I'm a child, on dog where go. The 419, I'm more trash and what they go, we tell you like that. Step up. If they kill human beings, you have your blood of Jesus Christ. Is somebody hearing me now? What you don't know, you criticize. But if you know it, you enjoy it. Step up. That is the greatest deliverance you need. If you step up, you will enjoy what you have not enjoyed before. Tell your neighbor, step up. This is the greatest deliverance. Step up. Now, but listen, number one, if there are no tests, there won't be testimonies. If there are no tests, there will not be testimony. Take that number two. If there are no trials, there won't be triumph. If there are no trials, there won't be triumph. Number three, if there's no breakdown, there won't be breakthrough. We go through things in life to break through, not to break down. It is when you break down that you learn how to break through. Please, this is very important. And when you understand this and grab them, you are on your way to victory. So what happened? When he stepped out, the wind came. When we talk about deliverance, what do we mean? We are not telling you at this level that demons are living inside of you. No. We are teaching you that the wind of life will blow. When the wind of life blows, they will shake you. The Bible said, when the wind came, naturally, like everybody would do, Peter started looking at the wind, go up and get it, and it started sinking. Many of us are at the sinking level now. Our businesses are sinking. Relationship, sinking. Family, sinking. Some of us, it's our heads, it's sinking. Some is your parents. They used to be very wealthy, and they rented a room for you alone in the university. You have everything that life offers, but right now, you can barely have 10,000 naira a month for yourself because things are changing. You're sinking. It's okay to sink. It's okay because you're human. Don't beat yourself up when you see things nosediving. That is the only way to experience the power of God. But don't remain at that level. The Bible said that Peter cried out, Lord, save me. This morning, God told me that He is going to be in this service to wait for those who will cry for deliverance. You know, we have learned how to maintain. There's this adage in Igbo land, Amagdo wa George. Everybody have learned Amagdo wa George. And there's this one we always say to comfort ourselves and remain at a level. These are statements we make to remain in the same level. But I want to tell you something. If Peter said, well, Jesus, you're Jesus, me and Peter, I can, no problem. Well, all here and here so. No pain, no gain. No, Peter never said that. The moment he saw himself sinking, he lifted up his hand. There's also an Igbo adage that says, "Onye kompaya ebunye meeting." You need to learn how to cry to God and tell him that you need help. In deliverance, there are 3 people that you need. 3 personalities. 1, you need a fellow human being. Sometimes it's okay to talk to your friends what you're going through. Pray and talk to somebody. Because you may not know that person has the solution to your problem. You may not know. Yesterday, I had a problem, a challenge with one of the stations where we do radio program. And I pick up my phone. As I was chatting a friend, he said, how far? My spirit pressed on me to tell the woman what I was going through. And I said to her, everything's fine, just so radio station. It's my brother's radio station. What's the problem? I said, this is what they have done. He said, be on the line. He called the owner, linked me up. He said, that pastor that came to our village, so time, that prayed, the one now when you were in Germany, the one that prayed for your wife when she died. Okay. I heard him say, Larry Mishael is on the line. I said, good day, sir. He said, hey, my prophet, sir. I said, don't call me your prophet. He said, what did I do? He said, since you came back, have you come to visit me? Pastor, you know the thing. I said, forget it. There's something you will do for me. Pastor, make it up. I said, you make it up now. He said, what is it? I said, are you the owner of so radio station? He said, yes. I said, what's the problem? I want to run my program morning and night in your bed. This is what is happening. Pastor, what? What do you want to pay? I said, around 6 months. What do you want to pay? 400,000. Is that what you want to pay? I said, yes, done. But we are. Every single day, morning and night, is less than, I don't know what I say, 120 naira per 15 minutes. He said, it's done. I just felt to talk to a fellow human being. There are people you can talk to and your solution will come. Sometimes you don't bottle, and be careful not to tell everybody your problem. Balance it. There are some people you will share your problem with. Honestly speaking, you find out that the 21 days fasting you did was just a waste of time. I have been commanding, sprinkling blood, soaking the name of the company in the blood. I didn't know it was just a phone call away. Deliverance. God can use a fellow man to deliver you. Learn how to prayerfully share your burden. Everybody is not a shoulder to trust. There are some people you can trust your life with. And be sure that they will go to grave with your secrets. Find them. I play a lot. Many people don't know I play. I joke like, no, if you jam me, you will not believe it's Pastor Larry. But when you see me, including some of my staff, they used to think I'm a bully, one kind. No, when I come out, I am. But when you meet Chibuzo, because there is Pastor Larry Mishael, there is Larry Mishael, then there is Chibuzo. When you meet Chibuzo, you met somebody. I play, but I don't play with everybody. I don't play with everybody. I may be playing with my protocol or something, and people come out, we want to behave like soldiers. When they go, we become ourselves. Find them. There are people you can place this your head on their shoulders, and you will never worry. Sleep on. Find them. There are people like that. You can share. It's a level of deliverance. Is somebody here on saying now? There are people. Find them. They are everywhere. Prayerfully find them. Find them. You can find them. Look for them. They will deliver you. Number 2, angels. Angels still walk. Angels, they still walk. Angels, they still walk. When you pray, God will send angels to deliver you. There are people you don't know. I don't always forget the testimony of my former PA. I prayed for him and sent him to the village. He went to the village to do family liberation. And the uncle told him while he was going back, I will deal with you. Nobody in this compound have tried to dare me. And he told him, my prophet sent me. The water I swore is the water they used to bury you. And they challenged. While he was coming back, we had the testimony. How that 12-seater bus somersaulted 12 times. Everybody died. Apart from the driver that cut off his leg. According to him, he saw an old man who came and pulled him out of the bus. The moment he put him, not up to 2 minutes, the bus exploded. He now started looking for the old man. Sir, thank you. He didn't see anybody. He didn't see anybody. Angels pulled him out. Angels are still walking. They come like human beings. They walk. I remember one time I was traveling. My car broke down in the middle of nowhere. I was heading to Onitsha at the middle of the night because my program, I'm supposed to start speaking by 12 in the midnight. I finished the program with Full Gospel Businessmen's Fellowship. And I was heading to Onitsha. I left here around 9:30. And I'm going to right in Sube, College of Education, to go and preach. The middle of nowhere, my car got stopped. I didn't know what to do. And they warned me that I should pass that place. So, well, court boys, that's where they do initiation, all manner of things. They warned me. And that's why my car decided to stop. For no just cause. I don't know why. Why did you stop in that place? Douglas Road or somewhere? No. At the center of middle of nowhere. I remember what they told me. My legs started dancing. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't comport myself. But all that came to me was a song. Amaram, no nye wem non so. I began to whistle that song. As I was whistling that song, I saw a man with a motorcycle. And he came. He said, oh God, this place is dangerous. So this place is very dangerous. What's the problem? Open the bonnet. I opened the bonnet. I don't know what he did till to date. I don't know because I was standing there with him. He just opened the bonnet and closed the bonnet. Asked me to start the car. I started the car. He said, "Is it moving?" I said, "Yes." So I was reaching inside my bag to bring money to say thank you. By the time, if it's motorcycle now, you will see the brake light, you see the something. By the time I came out of the car, I didn't hear any sound. Neither did I see any light, but nobody was there anymore. Apatan Joe is speed. Angels are still working, my brother. Angels are still working. He said, "Call upon me in the days of trouble and I will deliver you." Is somebody hearing what I'm saying now? Call upon me. Deliverance is real. When he was sinking, the Bible said he cried. David said, "I have looked up to the hills. From where cometh my help?" He said, "My help cometh from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth." That's why the songwriter wrote the song. He said, "My hope is built on nothing less than on Jesus and his righteousness." He said, "I dare not trust any twisted strength. I wholly lean on Jesus." They asked him why. He said, "Because all other ground, they are sinking sand." You need to understand this, that our God cannot fail anybody. You have to look up when there's no one to look up. Look up, cry unto him. The Bible says he's able, abundantly able to deliver and to save those that trust in him. He said, "Whosoever calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved." The Bible said, "Call upon me in the days of trouble, and I will deliver you, and thou shalt glorify me." He said, "Till now, you sons of Jacob, you have not called me. Call me, and I will deliver you." I don't know who is going through anything this morning. If you need deliverance, it is time to call upon them. Men can fail you. Brothers can fail you. Sisters can fail you. Relations can fail you. Bank can fail you. But there's one man. His name is the Rock of Gibraltar. He is the Lion of the tribe of Judah. He has never failed anybody, and I know he cannot fail you. Are you going through anything? Stand up and call him. Someone said, "Jesus, save me now." Open your mouth and begin to pray. Wherever you are, call upon him. Jesus, save me. Jesus, save my marriage. Jesus, save my marriage. Jesus, save my marriage. Jesus, save my academia. Cry unto him. Jesus, save my health. Jesus, save my life. Jesus, save my job. Jesus, what do you want him to save? Cry unto him. Cry unto him. Open your mouth. Cry unto him. He has never changed. He is the Rock of Ages. Looking unto Jesus, the author and the finisher of our faith. Can you call on him? Somebody call on him. Jesus, save me. Jesus, save my life. Jesus, save my relationship. Do you need deliverance? Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Don't be shy. Call on him. Jesus, I need help. Jesus, save me. Save my life. Save my destiny. Save my family. If there is a man that can pray, there's a God that can answer. Open your mouth and begin to pray. Jesus, save me. Save my mother. Save my father. Save my children. Jesus, open your mouth. Cry unto him. Yakosataya, Lekwadayara. Jesus, save me. I need deliverance. Save me. Rakatoya, save me. Jesus, save me. Jesus, save me. You are the only one that can save me. I need your deliverance. I cannot sink. My business cannot sink. My marriage cannot sink.